Where you going?
Hollywood Nation, Lions Guys, listen to tunes in the backyard.
Okay. You having a beautiful weekend? You going to her house? What's that gonna do? Y'all still play dolls or like?
No!
Excuse me?
No.
So what y'all do?
They trying to spread gospel by here.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Okay. Anybody else?
They make me want to go home.
Y'all know we shout?
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, one day
I had my hoverboard right.
he had his hoverboard. We was messing with him on his hoverboard. We made him fall off his hoverboard. But then weekend, she come out my house. We doing some stuff. I don't know. We talked about it.
Okay. Anybody else want to volunteer? Tell me what y'all doing this weekend.
They say you want to do the bus.
Nobody?
Mario,
Okay, well, we'll move on then. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about narrative writing. I'm gonna, you guys are gonna write something for me. So can I get someone to read the standard for me?
I don't know what that word say.
You don't have to read all. You don't have to read. Just read the words.
Right there to the middle real.
You raise your hand.
I did remember this like right there to the middle real or the magic experiences or events using the same technique relevant descriptive details and well structured event sequences.
Thank you. Okay, so I want you guys to take out a sheet of paper, and I want you to do the warm up, and I'm gonna give you like 2 minutes. It's just like a little icebreaker question.
What is this?
Do you think with your heart, mind, or soul? How do you think? How do you make decisions?
I think I'm comfortable.
Okay, so which one is it? In your mind?
I think
Yeah.
And explain why. Tell me why.
Not just put mine and a dot and then.
Yeah, that's fine. However you want to write it, it doesn't matter. So basically, it's asking like, how do you make your decisions? Like, do you make your decisions based off of your heart, your mind, or your soul? Does that make sense? Okay. Can I get a volunteer to read what you have? No one? Go ahead.
I make my decisions with my mind because I have people in my mind that tell me what's good and what's bad. And they talk to me from there.
Good. That's good. Read yours. Go ahead and read it. You said the mind too, right? You told me. Go ahead.
Okay. I said mine because I think of the consequences.
Okay, that's good. Anybody else? Can I get one more person?
Go ahead, Risha.
No.
You want to say something?
I got trigger. Okay. Can I get one more person?
Demarius.
Marius?
I know he got one.
Come on, y'all. Don't give me everything. Come on.
David.
No. Okay, well, we'll just move on then. Okay, so can anybody tell me what is narrative writing? Yes, keep it. Narrative writing. Okay.
Narrative writing is writing about the main person.
Yeah, that's good. What were you saying?
Oh, I said something stupid.
What did you say?
I said write about yourself.
I mean, you could write about yourself in a narrative writing. That's good. Those are the together. Okay, so basically a narrative writing is a story containing specific elements that work together to create interest for the author. So you could write a story about your life, or you could write a story about your friend's life, or you can make up an entire story. So a narrative writing could be anything. So basically what I just said, it makes you feel as if you were a part of the story. So, does anybody everybody know what a plot is?
I know what they're about to know.
Yes, for me.
Sequence?
Okay, sequence, that could be something in a plot.
What is
Somebody
sequence?
else? Somebody else? Okay, well, a plot is to who, what, where, when, and why, the outline that gives the narrative direction. So it's basically like the setting, kind of. What is the story about? And the events that unfold as they happen. Does everybody understand what a plot is? Okay, so can someone tell me what a plot is in your own words?
Oh, we already decided it.
I know, but say it in your words. I don't want you to read it off. That's how I look at it.
Different like scenes that make up the story.
Okay, yeah. Did you have your hand raised too? Okay. Okay, so plot structure has a beginning. So the beginning captures the reader's interest and describes the setting. Does anybody know what a setting is?
Oh, and where it takes place.
Yes, good job. If the main characters are introduced and a conflict is presented. So I want you guys to pay attention because within your story you need to have a beginning and you need to include these types of things within your beginning. So you have a setting in the beginning and you have something that captures the reader's attention. Does that make sense? Y'all with me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so you also have a middle. So this is basically like a body paragraph, or like your body paragraphs. And you have characters attempt to resolve conflicts or problems, and the action progresses sequentially step by step. So that basically means like it follows an order. So step by step, you know. Does that make sense? Y'all with me still?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then you have a climax. So, what is a climax?
It's the end.
Close. It has details. The climax is because you know when you climb, you reach the
Top.
okay. So climax is like the peak of your story. So it's a turning point and it reveals the process involved for solving the conflict. Does that make sense? Okay. And then you have the end, and this basically wraps up everything. So you tell the resolution of the conflict, and you don't present any new characters or plot ideas because you are basically wrapping up the story. And your theme or message is understood by the reader. Does that make sense? And within a narrative writing, you also have characters. What are characters?
People in the story.
Okay, people in the story.
Or dogs.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so it could be, you said, or dogs? Yeah, so people, animals, or inanimate objects who are affected by the actions of the plot or the cause of certain events. So, if you keep in mind that if your characters are not described well, then it can, get misconstrued in the writing. Like people won't be able to understand what you're writing. Y'all with me still? Y'all might find it. Okay, setting. We kind of talked about this.
No,
Where it takes place. Good job. So start thinking, because within your narrative writing, you're gonna think about where your story is gonna take place, and this allows you to visualize the scenes within. You want your reader to know, want to be there. Yeah.
You gonna write a story?
Yes, you're gonna write a narrative.
Today?
Yes. 2 to 3. It's not bad, right?
No.
Okay. Style. Does anybody know what style means?
Yeah.
It's the body.
It's type of low or
Well, I like that word. Okay. So you can have figurative language. Does anybody know what figurative language is? Put that with me.
Grammar or something?
Figurative language. What does it consist of? You have a simile.
And it's another one that sounds
And
Okay, you have a metaphor, simile, onomatopoeia. Y'all heard of onomatopoeia? Okay, etc. So these actually give you the sensory details. Y'all know what sensory details are. It makes you feel the story. So every student, y'all have y'all's own, different type of technique that you would use within your writing. So even if you are presented with the same topic, you can describe it differently. Does that make sense? Y'all want me still? Okay, so types of conflict that you could put within your writing. You have person versus self, person versus person, person versus society, and person versus machine, technology, or person versus nature. Does that make sense? Y'all have any questions about conflict? No? We good?
There's a lot of conflict.
So y'all should have something to write about then. Okay, so, but within your story, the problem, you can say whether it's resolved or how it can be overcome. Blase. Okay, so person versus self. This is an example. Who wants to read this for me? Go ahead.
One month ago, Abby was assigned a book to read for her book report. Upon sitting at the computer to work on it, Abby struggled with the decisions to make to do the reading or to surf the web. She felt guilty knowing she should do the work, but was really motivated by her desire to look up new information about the family book.
Okay, so based off of what she just read, what showed you person versus self? What's going on within this paragraph? Somebody different. Go ahead.
So what was the question? I know.
What is person versus self? Like, what is she doing?
Oh, she really wanted to do a book report, but she also wanted to look up a Facebook outfit.
So it's basically like her battling two different things, correct? Good job. Person versus person. Somebody else want to read this for me? Why don't you read it for me?
Coffee.
Yes.
Abby and her best friend Megan are working together on a group project. Abby did not do any work, leaving it all for Megan to do. When the girls get together to do the project, Megan finds out Abby did not do any work. She becomes angry, feels that Abby storms out the room.
Okay, good job. So someone tell me how this is person versus person. Good job. Did you hear what she said?
Yeah.
Okay, she said it's about two people and one getting upset with the other because they're not doing anything. Good job. Thank you. Person versus society. Can I get someone else to read this for me? Read it for me. Read that for me.
Abby needs to go to the library to begin working on her project. When she arrives, she finds out that, I don't know how to say that word. Juveniles under the age of 18 cannot enter the library without a parent. Her mom is at work. Abby is mad about this thing, totally out of her control. She writes a letter to the library expressing her disgust.
So what's the person versus society within this one? She said that, Abby is discussing things with the library. Okay, person versus machine / technology.
That was good.
Morris, read it for me.
Abby begins her report. Finally, all of a sudden there is a phone surge and her computer crashes. She loses all of her information that she has been working on for 4 hours.
Okay, so how's this person versus technology, Demarius? You just read it for me.
It's not your turn.
You on track for me? Person versus technology. Okay, go ahead.
On the way down, she had all her salaries that she was
Yes, so it's basically her against the technology. Good job. Person versus nature. Go ahead and read.
every time she can remember exactly where she left her book, but the report. She remembered that she was sitting on the bench outside of her house. So she returned to that spot. She finds it, however, it had rained that night before the book hits in.
Shambles. Do you know what shambles means? Do y'all know what shambles means?
Yes,
No.
what?
Use context clues to tell me what shambles means.
Wet pants.
Yeah, basically like it's destroyed. Okay, so what's the person versus nature within this? You wanna go ahead and answer it since you ready? You don't, okay, go ahead.
Me? She lost her book. Then it was outside, but it started raining the next day.
Okay, so it's her against the rain, correct? Good job. Okay, so moving on. So a theme is a message revealed in a story. So it can be directly stated or it can be told at the conclusion, and it may be indirect. So basically a more simple definition for theme is like the central idea of the story. Does everybody know what a theme is now? So who is telling the story? Do y'all know anything about first person, second person, third person? Okay. So first person is the I, like you're saying, I went to the store or I picked up a book or this and that. So who wants to guess what the second person is? What second person?
We like you.
He, she, it, they, perspective. Okay. You said what?
That's the third person. I know it's on for third.
Well, second, what's second again?
Usually you.
That's good, yeah. Okay, third person is he, she, it, they, perspective. And the narrator is writing about someone else, if that makes sense. Okay, so, these are the top 5 things that you should be thinking about to go within your narrative. Who, where, why, what, when, and how. And that'll make a strong narrative story because you're giving all of these different details. So basically, who will be in the narrative? Where will the narrative take place? Why will the characters do what they do? What is the narrative about? When will the event happen? And how will the conflict be resolved? All of these make up so that the reader can understand what's going on. Does that make sense? Y'all with me still?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so we kind of talked about this already, but sensory is like what you can hear, taste, and touch. So you describing this could be like, you know, I touched the blank blank, or I heard the, you know, basically same type of thing with figure language. So, what's simile?
Simile. Character things you might have.
Good job. Her smile is so wide, it looked like a piano keyboard. He was as thick as a dog. Metaphor.
Preparing something without like her ass.
To unlike things without using like her ass. The boy was a golden knight protecting his little sister from the fire-breathing dragon that lives in the sandbox. It's pretty descriptive, right? Personification. Do I know what personification is? You know what it is? Go ahead.
Giving it a non-human thing that humans do.
Good job. Okay, so basically what he said aside human characteristics to non-human objects. Does everybody understand that? Cool. The pencil fought furiously with the eraser, battling over question number 3. Ooh, that was good, right?
I don't understand. Let me just say it, but okay, yeah.
The pencil fought furiously with the eraser, battling over question number 3.
Oh, okay.
You got it? That's pretty good, right? This is the kind of stuff I want y'all to include within y'all's narrative. Does that make sense? It's more personification. Hyperbole, I don't know if y'all know this one, but it's extreme exaggeration. So the teacher's voice was so loud the astronauts orbiting Earth could hear her lecture. Hyperbole? She's trying to exaggerate. Alliteration is the repetition of two or more sounds. The witches watched out, withered lips whispered, Watch what awaits you at the bewitching hour.
That's too
Pretty
much
hard,
W
huh?
word.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's too much W word.
Onomatopoeia that imitates a sound. The cow moves in the pasture. Moo is the onomatopoeia. Okay, so take out another sheet of paper.
I need a blank sheet of paper.
Any paper?
No, all my paper.
I got some paper.
Two needed paper?
Do you have any extra sheet paper?
Two needs paper, raise your hand. Okay, everybody got paper? Okay, so right now we're gonna brainstorm about what your narrative is gonna be about. So I tried this activity with some of your other peers, and it's called the writer's eye. So you're gonna literally draw an eye, and then you're gonna write on the eyelashes what your potential topics for your narrative is gonna be. Does that make sense?
It looks scary.
What we gotta do again?
Draw the eye
Paper.
on your paper, and then on the eyelashes, write what your potential topics of your narrative story is gonna be. So if you wanna talk about you going to the store with your friend, or, you know, just write down different topics that you would put. So I'm gonna draw it out for y'all. So you're gonna do exactly like this. My handwriting is not good. So you can put on an eyelash, for example, eating with friends, and then your whole narrative will be about eating with friends. Or you could do playing video games. Did everybody get it? Y'all got it? Okay, I'm gonna give y'all like 5 minutes to
Draw the eye.
yeah. 5 to 10 minutes to draw your eye with your different topics. I want you to have at least
The eye gotta be big.
10 minutes. Yeah, I'll give you 10 minutes.
The eye gotta be big.
Yeah, big enough for me to see it. Yeah.
Can we draw?
It doesn't matter how you draw it. Okay, and while y'all are writing y'all's potential topics, go ahead and think of a title that you would want to name your after you finish.
How you draw it, sir?
Just draw like an arc, and then draw another arc at the bottom.
What you draw?
You know what an arc is?
I'm not an artist.
Me either, girl. Look at mine. So you do it like this.
No.
Then you draw your arc. Okay.
This is mine.
Try to do this without talking, guys. So while you're drawing your eyelashes,
This how long
Yeah, you can
my
do 3
eyelashes are.
and after you do your 3, go ahead and think of like a title. Pick one of the lashes that you're gonna actually write about, and then make a title out of it.
Talk.
Yes, basically. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, there's one time.
What?
Talk.
Talking? Okay, so what is your title gonna be like? What are you gonna talk? What are you gonna say?
Talk everything.
Okay. Is everybody clear on the directions? Talk. Any questions on what I'm asking?
Yes, is this all good?
Draw the lashes.
Oh, I heard that.
But,
Oh no, are we really gonna write here?
Yes. You gonna choose choose one of your eyelashes and then go ahead and write a title that you, I want the title to be
So we can make a mental like
anything. That's what you're thinking about now. This is a brainstorm activity.
Can I make something
think
up?
about.
Yeah. Talking to Mary.
You said what? Okay.
That's my time. I could talk to
How many people need more time to brainstorm? 3. Okay.
Who we writing the settings on the
What you said? I didn't hear what you said. What people said me.
Oh, they said they're raising their hand if you need more time. Would you ask?
we can write on the settings.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. If you need to use the eyelashes for something else, go ahead.
I can put talking 2 times or 1 time.
What do you mean?
Talking. Like talking.
Okay, so write things that you would talk about. Like or
Don't talk about it when I'm not in school.
okay, or your friendships, or your boyfriend, or you know. I didn't mean to call anybody out. But yeah, those are potential topics. And then you can write like I kind of put up here. Y'all listening? I kind of put up here like in the margin list things you can say about the topic. Y'all listening? Okay, so in the margin I put list things that you can say about the topic. So in the corner of your paper, or like underneath, you can write just like she asked. She asked about if you could write. Go ahead and talk about what your setting is gonna be. Yes, you can do that. Whatever helps you to get started for your paper. Yes. Yes.
Same paper, right?
Oh yeah, I'll give you a separate sheet of paper. Got it. Yeah.
Do we gotta check these things?
Yes. Keep everything.
Oh.
Anybody need more time? More time. Raise your hand if you need more time. And I'll give you like 3 more minutes. Yeah, I'll give you a second.
Shut up. No, y'all talk.
Just kidding. Raise your hand if you're done.
I don't know what to talk about no more.
I'm done. Okay.
I like the talking to Mary.
Misha, what you got left yours? No mind. Don't tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
I like sleepy. You said what you have.
Oh, okay, yeah, you put your hand down. I got you.
When we done, do we start?
Okay, I'm finished.
How many
I got
paragraphs
talk
we gotta
together.
do?
Watch me sleep and dream.
2 to 3.
I'm doing the.
Ain't sleeping and dreaming the same thing, right?
My beginning.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start going over limited time. I'm gonna give you like a checklist to kind of help you guide yourself as you're writing, so you can include the proper things. I have a rubric and a checklist for you all. I guess I'm gonna pass these out to me. Yes, please do. Write your name on there. Okay, on your rubric, well, we'll look at the checklist first. The checklist is for you to guide you as you're writing. So you need to make sure that you have your writing is creative. You have an introduction. Make sure you have an introduction, body, and a conclusion. You use descriptive words. You have sensory details. You have correct grammar and spelling. Your story has a plot, a theme, and figurative language. And your rubric on the back kind of helps you to see where you could potentially be graded. So kind of check off as you're going through, or you could do it after you finish writing. So go ahead and start writing. Yes, write your title at the top of the paper. If you are done, make sure you go through your checklist to make sure you have everything. Okay, I'm gonna stop you a minute early. So go ahead and stop where you are because I want you guys to go through your checklist to make sure that you have everything. So I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to look at the checklist and the rubric. And based off of your rubric, kind of give yourself how many points you think you would get based off of your own paper. Okay, go ahead. Are anybody having problems reading the rubric or understanding what the rubric is? Y'all got it? We got 1 more minute. I want to thank you all for being so participating during my last lesson, and today is my last day. So I enjoyed observing y'all. Y'all made it wonderful. Because I'm done with my hours. Yeah. I did 60 hours. I'm not. Sorry. Okay, if you're done, raise your hand. I can go ahead and collect those with all of it, rubric included. Mark the ones you like. Go through each column. Basically, just make sure you guys are doing the rubric and the checklist. Yeah, write your name on all of your papers. You did it? Did you do the rubric? You did it, okay. y'all can go ahead and start typing out if y'all got your papers from you. But make sure you're quiet because some people might still be writing. Okay, I want you guys, y'all, are they about to change classes now? Okay.
Thank you, Miss Hughes.
Thank you.